So the next Kahoot quiz we're going to look at is Introduction to Computer Science. Let us know in the comments below how many you think we're going to get, and we are going to start it now. Don't forget to subscribe for more computing quizzes. Introduction to Computer Science. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, watch this 60-second video.
Computer science is the art of teaching a computer what to do. I'll start with something similar, like a screwdriver is a tool that is made to kind of turn screws, and on its own it's useless. You have to take it in your hand and kind of turn it to make something happen.
A computer actually learns a set of instructions and actually transform that into a way of showing a movie or playing an audio file or delivering Facebook. And that whole study of how the computer thinks is computer science.
It's code, and so code is a bunch of symbols and letters, but it's really more like a language.
I got here from Puerto Rico and I didn't know English, so I had to spend a lot of time trying to perfect my English. Programmers do the same thing. They learn new languages to do new things. They are inputting this language and these instructions into the computer so the computer can do what they want them to do.
Cool. Right, true or false? Computer science is the study of computers and computational systems. It's a true from us. Yeah. Nice. Multi-select. Select the items that use computer science. Robotics, system software, video game design. Yeah. Yeah. True or false? Computer science is not just coding. True. True or false? Being able to use computer science will be a valuable skill in the 21st century. Absolutely 100% true. Code is the language written to tell a computer what to do. Answer streak 5. Cybersecurity is a topic in computer science. Absolutely true. AI is an abbreviation for artificial intelligence. True or false? Algorithms and data are topics covered in computer science. Absolutely true. Watch this 1-minute video about networks.
The first computer networks appeared in the 1950s and 60s. They were generally used within an organisation, like a company or research lab, to facilitate the exchange of information between different people and computers. This was faster and more reliable than the previous method of having someone walk a pile of punch cards or a reel of magnetic tape to a computer on the other side of the building, which was later dubbed a sneaker net. A second benefit of networks was the ability to share physical resources. For example, instead of each computer having its own printer, everyone could share one attached to the network. It was also common on early networks to have large shared storage drives, ones too expensive to have attached to every machine. These relatively small networks of close-by computers are called local area networks, or LANs. A LAN could be as small as 2 machines in the same room, or as large as a university campus with thousands of computers. Although many LAN technologies were developed and deployed, the most famous and successful was Ethernet, developed in the early 1970s at Xerox PARC and still widely used today. In its simplest form, a series of computers are connected to a single common Ethernet cable. When a computer wants to transmit data to another computer, it writes the data as an electrical signal onto the cable. Of course, because the cable is shared, every computer plugged into the network sees the transmission, but doesn't know if the data is intended for them or another computer.
Got it. Multi-select. Examples of computer networks. LAN, SneakerNet, Ethernet, Wired Net. Well, would be Ethernet that, yeah.
You may already know that there are many important parts inside a computer, but what exactly do they do? let's take a look inside and learn about the various components that make a computer work. Whether it's a desktop computer or a laptop, every computer has a large circuit board called a motherboard. This contains some of the most important parts of the computer, such as the CPU, also known as the Central Processing Unit or processor. The CPU can be considered the brain of the computer because it processes information and carries out commands. Since it tends to get hot, it's covered by a piece of metal called a heatsink, which draws heat away from the processor. The motherboard also contains the computer's RAM, or random access memory. This is the short-term memory that the computer uses whenever it's performing calculations. However, you cannot store your files there, because the RAM is cleared when you shut off the computer. The hard drive provides long-term storage, keeping all of the computer's data even when it's turned off. Many hard drives use a magnetic platter to store data, but many newer computers have solid-state drives, which are faster and more durable, but also more expensive. On many desktop computers, the motherboard has expansion slots that allow you to upgrade by adding expansion cards. You can add a video card to get better graphics performance, or you can add a wireless card to connect to your wireless home network. Most laptops, however, don't have expansion slots. Of course, the computer's components need electricity to run. The power supply unit is designed to take power from the wall outlet and send it to all of the different components that need power. Laptops also contain a built-in battery that lets you use them anywhere. A computer is a pretty complex machine, but now that you've seen what goes on inside, it should be a little less mysterious.
GCF Global, creating opportunities for a better life.
Cool. Got it. Which part of the computer is the brain? It's the CPU. Yes. So that was wrong on the last quiz we did, definitely. Which part of the computer is erased when it's turned off? The RAM. True or false? An expansion slot allows you to upgrade your computer. Very much true. Well done, Robin. 6 out of 12. Shima, 7 out of 12. 12 out of 12. Who's it going to be? DPS! We're at the top. 12 out of 12 on that Intro to Computer Science quiz. That is a really nice introduction, covering a variety of different areas with some cool videos in between, so definitely recommended. Check out the description for a link to it if you want to give it a go. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more computing quizzes. We will see you later.